Today we got paid and we're going to Osorno. We're pulling into Osorno right now. I'm driving, recent video, and Thomas right there, hey Thomas, is riding along. And we are going to go to a couple of places to buy some building supplies so we can insulate the house. Okay, so the first place we're going to is called Sodimac. Some people call it Home Center. Sodimac is a chain in Chile, just like Lowe's would be, or Home Depot. Their competitor is Easy. Something important to remember is both of them are overpriced. You have two sections to this store. One section is the warehouse section, which we're going into right now, and the other section is the retail section. Both of them are open to the public, but you go through this little process when you go in here, and they got to give you a slip of paper, which is basically a shopping list you can fill out, then take to the cash register. This guy's Eduardo. I'm filming Eduardo. Hola, Eduardo. For
Hola.
YouTube, yeah?
Hi.
Eduardo's going to get me some Tyvek, which is right over there by this man. Yeah, they have Tyveks in different rolls and different prices.
Come on, please.
Sí, no hay problema. And this is what we're getting right here. I'll zoom in on that so you can see it. And that is 28 meters squared for that, and that'll fit between the bays of my attic, my roof. That's what I want. They have longer ones, and that's the price there for that, $79,990, and this one's 125,000 pesos, 900 for 125 meters. So let's see what Eduardo does for us here. Gracias. Tres. So I had to go over this little, they call a caja. It's a little room over there, bulletproof room, whatever. The lanes are really big that you pay and get your stamps and your seals and all that good stuff. So you have to go do that, and then you come back with what they call boleta, in my case, not a factura. Factura's for a business. And then people like Eduardo here help me pick out what I have. Yeah? Mi auto está allá.
Okay.
Porfa. And part of that is they put stuff in your car for you, which is no big deal with this case, but esta Toyota aquí, ya atrás. Okay. To the little caja there, and there's the lady right there licking grumpy faces at me when I'm on video, and you pay her with your and she gives you your receipt, and they take debit cards and credit cards, and you see you got the for YouTube. This is the credit card machine. You put your little chip, slide it in there. The nice lady there takes your information, and then you own what you got. So there we go, Sodimac. So there you have it, Sodimac. Guy got on me a little bit for videoing it. So we went to Sodimac, and now we're going to Construmart. Now, you may be asking yourself, or asking me, Jim, why didn't you go to Sodimac for everything that you needed, and as opposed to going to Sodimac and Construmart? Well, I bought the Tyvek at Sodimac because it's significantly cheaper by, what, Lori, 10,000 pesos or something? I'm not sure. For the exact same product, the exact same Tyvek over there is 10,000 or pesos, or around $18 more expensive than it is at Construmart. And what I'm buying at Construmart is the green fluffy stuff. It's green insulation, nylon, polyester, whatever. And it's 20,000 pesos cheaper than it is at Sodimac. What's the moral to that story? You better shop around for whatever you buy in Chile, because you can go to one store and it can be over double the price that it is for the exact same thing at another store. So it's really cool. I actually have a little network of friends who are all building stuff right now, and we all say, hey, I just got Tyvek really cheap here, or it's really cheap there, and the price sometimes changes too, is the other thing. So you kind of have to know where to go get these things. But anyways, we're going to go into Construmart, and I'll give you a little video rundown there too, okay? Okay, so here I am at Construmart, which is kind of not as expensive or flashy as Sodimac. And I'm buying here a green insulation. You get to see it. Can I see some heat? Esta.
Ya, señor.
And this is a nice lady over there. ¿Cómo te llama?
Mireya.
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 Interesta nombre. And she helped me last week when I was here, and she's helping me buy green stuff again. So I'll go through my thing and I'll show you when we get outside. Okay, so I went into the lady. I paid her with my debit card from my bank account in the United States. And here's my boleta, which is my receipt. And they'll ask you here, do you want boleta or factura? I always tell them boleta unless you own a business in Chile, which most of you won't, so it's boleta. And now I've got to come down to the warehouse building and give the gentleman my receipt, and we're going to get our insulation and put it in the back of the car. So here we go. So here we are, and this is one of their, they call them bodegas. This is their warehouses. And this man's getting me my green stuff, which is here, and he's going to stuff it with me in the back of the car, like a big marshmallow. Push on it.
Ahí estamos.
So there you have a little trip to Construmart and to before that Sodimac to buy Tyvek and what they call isolador, which is actually it's polyester batting that you put in your roof instead of fiberglass. They have fiberglass. Here's fiberglass up here. I don't use fiberglass. And as we talked about earlier, they also have Tyvek, which is right here. We can go look at that price real quick. You want to do that? Yeah. And here's the Tyvek right here. We're going to compare the price that they have for a roll of Tyvek. There, 75 is 95. We bought these ones here, I believe. Isn't that right?
It was 28,000.
It was 28,000. It's a little bit cheaper for
The middle one was 82.
Yeah.
But the biggest roll was 125.
Okay, so we're on the
So I was
a
right.
little cheaper, and the thing is, the guy knows they're cheaper here too. The workers do, but they're not management; they're workers. So let me show you what you got in here. You've got roofing here, which is they call lata metal roofing. Your insulation over here. You've got shingles, which you'd have to be loony crazy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Hello? You'd have to be crazy to use shingles in Chile because it's been the south of Chile, okay? And then they have these fiberglass shingles which look like terracotta, but they're not. And they're pretty decent actually. And they also have polycarbonate over there. These big stacks over here, if you look, are cement. And cement, and then the vacuum room is called racks of steel. And up here at the top is the styrofoam that comes in those blocks, the squares that you can buy, and of course the green stuff that we do. And he's going to look at my receipt. Buenas tardes. ¿Está? And he's looking at my receipt or my boleta for what I bought here. He's going to mark it off in his little thing, their security. He may even open the back door of your car. Don't get all upset if they do that. They're just checking to make sure you aren't stealing anything. Right here. Gracias, señor. Ciao, ciao. So you might keep these receipts. You don't have to. But you can say, oh, where did we get this from? And it might be cheap here or cheap there, and then you know. So, all right.
Okay, so here I am back at Sodimac the following day, buying this one because that one didn't fit my ceiling. It was like a millimeter or two too thin, and I really need the right width, so I came all the way back just for that. So,
Ciao from Chile Expat.